So before we get started on the video, I just really want to implore you all to stay till the end. This video is very important, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So play that opening. What is up, everybody? It is quarantined Joseph here, and I'm accompanied by little baby Yoda with Mickey ears, courtesy of my beautiful girlfriend. Thank you so much. Yeah, boys, I'm taken. So anyway, this video is very important to me. If you've read the title, you already know where this is going. But again, I really think you should watch the whole thing because I have a couple of announcements and a couple of really just cool things that I think you guys would be interested in. So Webtoon, if you guys don't know, is a app/website that hosts webcomics that you could self-publish, as well as they publish their own original comics that are picked up from those self-published comics. It is a very fantastic platform. They've been doing really big things, as you know. They put out, well, as you know, you might not, but they've put out Tower of God, the anime, because they are currently working with Crunchyroll, turning their webcomics into anime. So anyway, they are hosting a short story contest. Now, I have entered one of their contests before, which sadly I did not win. However, when this got announced, it was interesting for multiple reasons. Number one, it was a short story contest, which was very different from the one I entered, which was just a contest where you had to have a minimum amount of chapters and panels. There wasn't really an ending that you needed. You just needed a story to hit a certain amount of work, essentially. This one, however, needs to be a finished story. So 3 to 5 chapters, at least 30 panels each. Very important. Now, if none of that made sense to you, it's fine. It gets easier from here to explain. I knew I wanted to enter this, and I was having trouble because the contest is segmented into 2 categories, one being brain and one being heart. So either you tell a very crazy mind-bending story or you tell a heartfelt story. Now, I was having trouble trying to figure out the story I wanted to tell until it just came to me. Now, I don't want to get into my story too much because I do have something I want to announce, but essentially the story I came up with is one that I have titled Echoes of You. I'll probably show some artwork on the screen right now. I don't know. It is a story about a person who is essentially lost in life, who ends up running into the younger version of himself. And that's kind of the synopsis. I don't want to go too into it because, again, I think the joy in reading it is far more important than me trying to sell it. I am posting this video because YouTube, as you know, was kind of my biggest passion for a long time, and I've gained a following and honestly even something that I would consider a family in being you guys. This is possibly the thing I am most proud of in terms of that I've built. Me and my friends have made this channel something really incredible, and this work that I've done on Echoes of You is my proudest moment in terms of my art career, and especially in what it means to me. So here's the thing. This contest is extremely important for a lot of people. I mean, the prize is like $15,000 first place. This $15,000, you get added into a anthology, which is essentially a book with a bunch of short stories. Think of it like that. And if you're in first place, you get an animated short, which is honestly comparable to the 15,000, just in terms of how amazing that would be. But more than just the prizes, if this made sense, is just the chance to win with this story is so scary to me, because the story that I've wrote is something that is very close to me, very near and dear to my heart. And I know I'm usually very like sarcastic about things and I joke around a lot. And again, the plot itself isn't anything mind-blowing, but I am writing from a place that I've never written before. And because of that, I've been having trouble sharing it and putting it out there, letting people know that I'm trying to do this. Because yes, at the end of the day, I do want to win this contest. I do want first place. I think that would be the most amazing thing. And to say that I'm fighting for anything else would just be a blatant lie. However, the story itself is something that means so much to me that putting myself out there is legitimately scary. So this video I have recorded 3 times already, legit. Actually, I have so much footage of me trying to do this. And even now, I don't want to post this one because I'm just so scared of what the outcome will be. This story means so much to me that I have already planned future content kind of peddling this to people. So essentially, here's what I am hoping to do. I'm putting out this video in hopes that you see it and in hopes that you would go to Webtoon, which links for all this will be in the description. And if you want to join the contest as well, I highly implore you to do so. I think you'll grow from it. I think there's a potential chance to win. And it's not just about the artwork. It's about the story. That's important. But anyway, I want people to see this so that they can read my comic. I want people to read the comic because I want to know where I'm at. You know, I want to know if my storytelling's good, if my voice is important. And that to me means a lot. On the other side, the more people that read it, the higher chance I have at being seen and the higher chance I have at winning. So that's already a win-win. The second thing I want to do is I want to host an art contest to not only promote my comic, but also to give to fellow artists. So as you know, I have geared this channel to a place where I'm trying to bring more art into it. And in doing so, I want to promote artists. And I figured if I'm going to promote my work, I might as well promote other people's too. So I am going to do a contest. Please follow me on Twitter because that's where I'm going to do it. So if you're an artist at all, at any level, I highly suggest you follow me on Twitter because I'm going to do a contest for Echoes of You, which will mainly consist of you drawing one of the, I guess there's technically 5 main characters. So one of the 5 main characters, I'm doing a fan art contest where you would essentially select 1, 2, or 3, however many you want to do, and you do a fan art piece, and the winner will get $100. Just flat out, I will give you $100. If you want a gift card to something, that's fine. We'll talk it out. But it will be a contest where not only will I share your work, but I will have a cash prize. So you will get something out of it because I don't want this to only be for me. So yeah, there's that. Follow me on Twitter because that's where I'm going to have the contest. I might do it on Instagram as well. So just because those two are really good for image hosting, I can't obviously do it on here. So follow me follow me on those places. Link will be in the description. Another thing I want to do is I have filmed a lot of footage for a documentary style video of me making this comic. So I'm talking from like the first script to the final chapter. That is something that is very big and very interesting. And I think if you want to make webtoons, it will be an awesome thing to watch because you actually see step 0 to the final step of getting your webcomic out there. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, I would really, really like to know. So comment, be like, yeah, we want to see that documentary. And that will be up after the contest, not after the contest completely, but after I'm fully done with my submission. I'm about 3 chapters in. It's a 5-chapter series. Only 2 chapters are going to be up by the time you see this. So there's that. But anyway, that whole thing is also something that could potentially happen. Anyway, I'm going for too long, and I don't want you to think that I'm hitting this 10-minute mark because I'm a YouTuber, because I promise you I don't make money on YouTube. Just to wrap everything up, I really, really, really want to win this contest. And it's more for the validation of finally getting something that I'm working hard on, because I do promise I am working hard. I'm not doing this just because. I'm not throwing my hat in the ring because I'm like, wow, I'm bored, let me just do this. Comics is something that I have always wanted to do. It is first and foremost the thing I want to do. I don't see myself doing anything else. I want to tell stories with my art. So YouTube, all this other stuff that I've done has been getting me to the point where I can do this, where I can eventually make this happen. And I know that sounds kind of bad, like I gained an audience on YouTube just so I can share my artwork, but the truth is YouTube took off, and for a long time I forgot that all I wanted to do was draw. And I'm finally getting to the point where I want to do that, and I'm remembering why I'm doing it all. And then this contest gets announced. And then I come up with this story that has so much emotional ties to me. It's all feeling and hitting so right. And I just really want to share this story because I personally think it is really good. And that's aside the contest. I'm not even thinking about it in the context of competing. I just mean the story itself is a story I think is worth telling, and I think it's a story that people want to hear. So again, it is up now. Please, if you are watching this, give it a read, and I want your honest opinion, whether it's about the artwork, whether it's about the pacing, whether it's about the story. I just want to know what you think of it, and I sincerely mean what you think of it. Please. To wrap everything up, this is essentially what this video covered, and I should have bullet pointed it out from the beginning so that we could, streamline this a bit. But I have a comic that is out, and I need your help, because if I can get eyes on that, maybe I have a chance at winning this. Number 2, I am hosting an art contest for fan art of the characters of the series. All you'll need to do is share the post and send me some art. You have a chance at winning $100 and being shared on all of my platforms. So that's the second thing. Number 3 is I'm working on this video that documented everything I've done thus far and potentially what is to come. So with that being said, I say that so much, I need to stop. But with that being said, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please let me know in the comments and I will work on that video once all this stuff is done. Now, I don't want to keep you guys here much longer because it's already been so long. I just want to thank you all. And I know I'm not super active on this platform. And I know it is very unfair for me to be asking you to support this webcomic. But for those of you who know me, for those of you who have been on the channel from the beginning, you know that I would never, ever, ever actively do something if I didn't believe in it. I really think this has a chance. And I think with my community I have here, with you guys, I think we have a chance at pushing this all the way. And again, I would not make a video like this if I didn't have faith in it. So please, if you want to see what I'm doing, if you want to hear my voice, and if you want to see my art, please check out Echoes of You. It is on Webtoon now. Again, everything will be in the link below. And yeah, I'm so sorry that this video is so different from my others. I'm just legitimately constantly having anxiety attacks, and I'm so nervous about this thing. But more importantly, I am so excited. This is going to be the first story I fully tell, and I don't think I would change it for anything else in the world. So thank you all, and until next time, love you, and goodbye.